Hey there, hi, how are you? I hope you're having an amazing day. And today I have a pretty big art supplies haul. At least it's quite big for me. And I have products from two different stores. One is a actual physical store I went to, hence the bag, and another it's an online store I bought from, which I'll talk to you about in a bit. And let's start with it. Okay, so first I want to start with this box that I've been holding on to for a couple of days and I'm pretty excited to open. It's from a Italian site, I think, but the actual company is based in Poland. So I think that they do have different sites for different countries. I'll leave anyways the link of the site down in the description so you can check it out and see if it does deliver in your country, because it's not a site that carries all the art supplies in the world, but what it does carry, it tends to have pretty good deals on it, and you'll see what I mean in an instant. So let's open it because I really can't wait any longer. Okay, so it came pretty fast, I must say. I just waited for a couple of days and it's very well packaged. And first of all, I've bought this set of professional gouache from Talents. And I'm pretty excited about this set. It comes with 8 tubes of, let's see, 20 milliliters each, and it has a sort of split primaries palette, which I think it's really neat to mix colors and all. And I might do a video about color mixing to see what I can actually get, a little bit of the colors I can get out of mixing these 8 color tubes. And if you are interested, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of the videos I've got in mind and that I will be uploading soon. Then I've got a bottle of Unton. This is a varnish basically for oils. I have done a couple of oil paintings and I really need some final varnish. This particular brand, it does carry a lot of product in this website, and I think that is from the Czech Republic. It does carry a lot of good deals for both watercolors and gouache, professional quality watercolor and gouache. They were very cheap. I was pretty intrigued, but at the end I didn't really buy anything. The next thing is, well, the thing that made me buy from the site in the first place, actually, and it is this. I've been wanting to buy these for a while. I actually have the Sonnet watercolor palette, the 21 set, and I fell in love with them. So obviously if that is the student grade, I really think these must be amazing quality, and I really wanted them. Also, I follow a couple of YouTubers such as In Liquid Color and Arlisha and a couple more that I don't really remember it at this moment because I'm pretty excited for this. But they do all, so beautiful. They do all think these are pretty nice watercolor, and oh, they're so pretty. And I love everything. This palette is so nice. I know it's plastic and everything, but I don't really mind. I don't normally clean my palettes up anyway, so I don't really care if it gets stained, to be quite honest. And I love the fact that you get full pans. I really enjoy full pans. Here on the back of the box, we do get all the pigments info and light fastness information, it seems. So I'm really excited to swatch them out. I won't be doing it on this video because it would be far too long, but yes, I'll probably do another video. I'm really interested in maybe I've got, as I said before, I've got the 21 set of Sonnet, so I would like to pick the colors that are the same in these two sets and really make a swatch chart side by side to see if you can really tell the difference or not. I mean, so I'm really interested to do that, and I think I'll make a video about it, so let me know if you would be interested in seeing it. And yes, this palette is really practical in my opinion. I will definitely enjoy opening these. They look like candies, like small chocolates or something. And yeah, it's crazy how happy this makes me. Really. But yeah, I'll keep on unboxing. And let's go to the bag from the shop. So this is a physical shop. It's called Antichità del Sito, and it's in the center of Rome. And they do have also a online shop. I'll leave the link down below, and I'll show you what I got from them. So firstly, I've got this fiele di bue, which is actually the Italian name for oxgal. And I really want to test out some watercolor mediums, and I want to start with this oxgal and see what effects I can get. I've actually stumbled upon a few techniques using these that are very interesting in my opinion, and you will be seeing some videos about it in the next future. And yes, so this is the first item I got. Then let's go and check the small bag in the bag. And here inside we have, let's see, come out. Yes, I've got 3 Caran d'Ache Luminance pencils, and I've got one in white, a dark flesh 5%, and a light flesh 10%. These are the colors. I bought only 3 of these because I think I normally use, and I have a full set of polychromos from Faber-Castell, and I really like their hardness, but I think that a white and some basic flesh color will be very useful for my portraits and whatnot. I think this color is a very good blending tool as well, so I'll swatch them in a minute anyway. I don't know whether it will show up very good in camera because they're all very light colors, but we'll see. And I've got 3 Tintoretto brushes, which I'm super excited about. I got 2 round brush of synthetic squirrel imitation brushes, A7 and A2. These look amazing, and we'll test them out with the swatches later. And then I got a true natural fiber 14 brush, a round brush, and yeah, I'm really happy about this one. I really needed a good big natural brush for watercolors. I think that I'll use this a lot, really a lot. I've got a couple of natural brushes, but they're pretty small and I use them all the time, but I think that this will give me a little bit more of looseness in the beginning of the paintings, because if I go straight to small brushes, I tend to get stuck in details a lot right from the start, and that doesn't really help, I think. So I think I will really get a lot of use out of these brushes. Then I got some more watercolors from My Mary Venezia. These are, I've got another couple of colors that I got the other time I went in their shop, and they have a very good price. So that's why most people think that they are student grade paints, but actually that's not the reason they have such good price. The reason is because these are made out of modern synthetic pigments, and that's why, I mean, the pigments are synthetic, so they don't cost as much as natural pigments, but they are made so none of the processes of making the watercolor are toxic, and obviously none of the pigments are toxic. These are very modern watercolor. They are very transparent, and they have very high light fastness properties. From what I've tried from them, the colors are pretty bright and nice to use, but yeah, I'll swatch them in just a bit and we'll see about that. Then I've got some Schminke tubes, 5 ml this time, because these are not so cheap as the My Mary Venezia. Just to compare, these are 15 milliliters tubes and they retail for €3 each, compared to these, and these start from €4.15 a tube up. So I mostly got the cheaper group, I just wanted a basic palette, so I don't really need that fancy pigments. So for now I've stick to these colors, and I'll tell you the color names in a while. I'll be swatching all of them now. Let me just pick up some stuff and I'll be back right away. Okay, so let's start with Prussian blue from my Meli Venezia. Again, these are actually fine, extra fine watercolor, and that means in Italy that are professional quality watercolor. They actually are supposed to be very easy to mix. And let's see how it goes down. Alright, this color is beautiful. I wanted more than needed, obviously, a warm blue on the palette. And actually these watercolors are quite cheap, but they are not very easy to find. You cannot find them in all the stores, and in these stores in particular, okay, so this brush is not right for swatches. It's a bit too big. I was saying that these are pretty difficult to find, and even in this store they did not carry the all line. Actually, they had just a few color, and the line is not humongous. They don't have so many colors really. It's, I think they have it's a 36 line. So obviously compared to the main line, which is my Mary Blue, it's not so many colors. But yeah, they're pretty nice. And apart of the price, I really do like the fact that these are totally non-toxic and very light fastness. So, but obviously I will have to use them a bit more to make my opinions about them worth something. So I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated on that. Oh, and what I show you was not actually the everything I got in the store. They were really very kind to gift me some swatches, some dot cards that I'll show you when I finish up the swatches. And I was pretty excited about those as well. Obviously I will not be swatching them out in this video because it's already turning out to be a pretty long one, so I don't want you guys to get too bored of my voice, so I'll leave that for another day. I'm loving this brush, and I'm loving these colors too. I mean, they're pretty good. Again, I really will have to wait to make a more educated opinion about them, because swatches are one thing obviously, and then when you paint something it's just a totally different experience sometimes, so I'll have to see. Oh, I like this. This is, so I've got Prussian blue, scarlet red, this is permanent orange, and this is yellowish green. Yellowish green, how is it called in English? Yes, yellowish green. So, and the first three colors are one pigment colors. This is PB27, PR 254, and PO 36. This looks more yellow than green to me. I would say it's more like a greenish yellow than a yellowish green, but hey, whatever. And then we've got permanent reddish violet. I already love this color. This is my kind of color, definitely. I decided to use this small ceramic palette instead. I got this on AliExpress for pretty cheap, but I think they look super cute, and they're super practical to travel around with. So I'll use these for the Oradam Schminke swatches. Alright, so let's start with lemon yellow, which is PY3. I think I already have this color for other brands. I think I have the Sennelier version of it, so I'll probably have to start and organize my swatches a bit better, so I'll get to understand the properties of the watercolors I own. But I knew this is not a mistake. I knew that I already had it, but I want to slowly make a Schminke palette. So, well, I mean, I already have a Schminke palette at this point, so, but I wanted to try out some really basic colors to start with, because again, I think that in order to know your brand preferences and stuff, you really need to try out the basics, the basic pigments, and you know, not the fancy strange pigments that you're not gonna use so much. So this is Ultramarine Finest, and I'm really excited to start using these paints a bit more. I have to say that the fact that they are so expensive sometimes make me use them a bit less than I would. I find myself going back to my Sonnet watercolor and to my Cotmans a lot, but I really want to stop doing that. I mean, I'm buying them for a reason, I want to enjoy them. So, but yeah, I think that's quite common. It's probably very human thing. So I think, let me know down in the comments if you ever feel the same way about things you deem expensive. Then I have Perylan Green. This color I don't have in any other watercolor palette I own, and I think it should be a really interesting color, especially for botanicals painting. Yes, yes. This is a really interesting pigment, to me at least. I think I will be using it quite a bit if I reach out for my Schminke palette anyway. I apologize if you hear the fan in the sound underneath. I hope it's not too disturbing, or it doesn't bother you too much, but I'm afraid I have to keep it on, because if not I would be sweating on my Schminke watercolors, and that cannot happen. So it's very hot here in Italy at the moment. It's not the worst summer we ever had, but still it's hot. So I need the fan on. Sorry. Now we have Lacca di Garanza, which is, let me check the English name, Rose Madder. I got this, well, obviously this is I needed a kind of magenta-like color in the palette to make up the 6 split primaries basics for the Schminke palette, and I think this should be a good option as far as I know. I'm not doing the best job in the swatches. I'll probably get some blooms, but whatever. I think these two colors, they do look a bit alike. I mean, I'll have to check them when dry and in a natural light, but yeah, which is good because I don't have a cold yellow for my My Medis anyway. So this color I wanted to try a version of for quite a long time, and it's a neutral tint. I've been hearing about them a lot and I was pretty curious, and I mean, I can see why it's nice. I also heard very good things about the Schminke version, so hey. Wow. This is nice. So here we have all the watercolors I got. Alright, okay, so these are different from the polychromos. Obviously you will not be able to see the white there, but maybe for the light flash. Okay, this is nice. They are not so creamy as I expected them to be, but hey, it's just a small swatch. I'll have to see how they work in a proper drawing. But yeah, I can see how this white can work better than others. Okay, this color I love. I really like this color. This sort of very muted light brown. I think it's very versatile. I'm sorry guys for my English and if sometimes I hesitate a bit before I speak, but obviously English is not my first language, so Alright, I'm really intrigued, I'm really happy with my purchases. So as I told you before, in the shop they actually gave me quite a few dot cards for swatching different brands. They gave me this for a My Mary blue watercolor, and we have 9 colors here to swatch, and it comes with 2 Canson Heritage postcards that I'm really happy for. I'm really excited to have these. I know it's silly, but yeah, I really want to send someone, I don't know, a watercolor postcard. Yeah, I'm really happy with those. And then I got this Daniel Smith Thomas Schaller palette, which seems to be a 18 color palette. Yeah, that will be nice to swatch. And then I also got a small Schminke dot card with just 6 colors. But yeah, they don't seem to be the colors I already have, so they will be interesting to swatch. I'll probably do a video very soon swatching all the 3 of them. So if you're interested in that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. But for today's video, that's it. I hope you liked it. If you did like it, please leave me a like. It really does help. And I hope you'll have an amazing day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!